Let's talk about the episode last night. How much fun are we having? I know you were really excited about them traveling this early in the season.
Yeah, so usually they don't go traveling until like third or fourth week. This season, they started right off the bat to Australia, which I like when they go to a place I've never been before, so I can learn more about it.
Yeah.
I've never been to Australia, so I was excited to see more what they had in store for us there. And Marcus, who I reminded you guys about yesterday, our Minnesota connection, he is my rose because he and Jen had a one-on-one.
Oh my God.
I know.
It's heating up already.
I know. And so if you remember, Marcus was an Army Ranger, and so they took them skydiving, and he was like, this is a Tuesday for me. This is totally casual. Jen, on the other hand, was like, I am afraid of heights. I do not like this. I do not want to be doing this. But she liked that Marcus was there and was able to be a calming presence for her.
So he's the one, they're going tandem and he...
No. That's
Okay.
Jen, and then Marcus is to the left.
Oh, okay.
He'll come out of the...
Okay, so that's an instructor.
He's not the instructor, but he probably could be.
No, but look at how like confidently he jumped out of the plane. Like he, no fear at all.
This is like his normal deal.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't just let him go by himself.
Yeah, I mean, probably there's some liability that they can't do that.
Probably.
Even
Legal
an expert.
team got
They were
after
15,000 feet up. That's very high.
15,000?
Yeah, very high.
Oh, that's a long free fall.
No
yeah.
way.
And so at the end, they seemed to love it. But I really enjoyed this date because we got to see Marcus in his element. And then two, he shared some really good advice, I think, with Jen that we can take a listen to.
The way that I look at it is like what you do when you're most afraid says a lot about who you are as a person.
No matter what happens, like you'll never forget. I'll never forget this first date. It's amazing.
So what you do when you're most scared says a lot about you. And I think that kind of shows us more who he is, that he's someone who seeks out the things that make him the most scared.
Yeah, when I'm the most scared, I just crumple in a corner.
But I think that's especially important on a show like this, where I feel like your guard is always kind of up and your switch is always on. But when you're scared for your life, you don't really think about that.
Yeah, you kind of go into survival mode, so you can't really keep all the layers up. You have to just be who you are, you know?
Yeah, okay, so Betsy, you're falling in love with this guy regardless of if Jen is.
Listen, you said it yesterday and got the idea in my head. I want him to be the next Bachelor. This is an early pick, I know, because I like him, I like Jen. Jen seems to want a fun guy. She wants a goofy guy. She doesn't want someone as serious as he is, but I think he'd be an amazing Bachelor because, I mean, total package, total catch, great story, but also just a very sweet, honest guy. So I think that he could be the next Bachelor.
Oh, boy.
And he's from Minnesota.
And he has Minnesota connection, so I'm just saying, I'm always on my crusade for Minnesotans to be
very impressive. Okay, what upset you last night? What had you just throwing your hands up?
There was so much drama between Devin and the rest of the cast, and I want to share a controversial opinion. I kind of like Devin. I was watching with a group of friends, and they were all like, no, I don't like him. And I was like, I think he's kind of funny. I think he and Jen have a lot of chemistry. Like I said, she kind of wants a funny, goofy guy. He's the loudest guy in the room. He's described as arrogant and cocky, which, you know, they don't like on this show. But he basically is like, I'm not going to apologize for taking time with Jen. That's what the show is. So he pulled her away from a group date, and Aaron had a problem with that and confronted him twice about it and kept calling him the wrong name.
Ooh, that's a real,
I hate
that's like a power flex.
I hate it.
What
so
that is.
We can take a listen to that.
In my head, I'm like, how serious is Dylan?
Devin.
When I approached you, it was, hey, I want to talk to Dylan.
But my name's not Dylan, see? And that's another thing, like, you know, that's a frustrating thing.
No.
That is so childish.
I hate it. And there is a Dylan on this season, but they do not look anything alike. That's Dylan, that's Devin. So I'm like, you're not getting them confused. You are intentionally doing this. I have such a pet peeve when people call me Becky. It happens all the time. And I'm like, it's like, just don't do it. You know my name.
What about when people call you Boo Boo?
That I'm a huge fan of.
Just making sure.
No, but it's like, don't intentionally call someone the wrong name. And so then Aaron's last power play was to come up to Devin and give him a book that was like Principles of Self-Betterment or something along those lines. To be like, read this and maybe you'll learn about being respectful. And I was like, okay, whatever, you got your moment. But I found out someone did this exact same move to Aaron's twin brother earlier when he was on the show. So Aaron has a twin brother who was on The Bachelor a few seasons ago.
Whoa.
So not only is it kind of lame, he stole it from another scene, another guy.
I don't like this guy at all.
And I'm like, whatever. And Jen, he was like, Jen, I think you think I'm really serious. And she was like, I'm not, I know, mature maybe? And so I don't think Jen and Aaron have much of a future. But Jen and Devin, on the other hand, I think do.
Not Dylan, it's Devin. It's
Devin. I like Devin. But then later, Thomas also had an issue with Devin. But no, it's not the disease. And they ended up having this big fight right in front of Jen, right in earshot of her. And the whole thing was that you shouldn't have pulled her. And then Thomas came up and was like, that was really rude of you. And I don't like that Devin did that to Jen. And Jen was like, well, it's my choice who I talk to. So you're giving the choice away from me, which I don't like.
So I know this is like sort of a competition, right?
Right.
The big thing for me, and I think everybody else, is authenticity.
Right.
Does Devin, even though he's the loudest guy in the room, he seems a little arrogant, seems a little cocky, very self-assured. Is it like, is it a front, or is he being authentic who he is?
That's 100% who he is. He is very upfront about, like, I know that I'm kind of annoying, but that's who I am who I am. And I appreciate that. It's like, and two, you don't have to be friends with these guys. All you gotta do is get Jen.
You don't have to.
Correct.
It might be more fun if you left with more friends. Okay, before we go, the thing that you're looking forward to.
Yes, so next week we are talking to the guys from the Thunder from Down Under in Australia.
Those guys.
Yeah, so I'm excited for all the goofy group dates we always get when there's a lot of guys left. But really, I just wanted an excuse to play Steve Patterson ripping his shirt off at Mystic Lake.
With the Thunder from
Down Under guys.
This is a Twin Cities live appearance, and here he goes. Wow, Stevie boy.
God, he looks great. The only thing that he didn't have was the chance to oil up like those guys
He
did.
didn't do a tan. He ate a giant container of pad thai before he did that. I watched the whole thing happen. It was very entertaining.
Yep. So
Thanks,
we'll
Betsy.
get some of that.
Thanks, Betsy
Bets.
Boo Boo.
We also have to thank Woodhouse Spa for presenting our Bachelorette Recaps. You can elevate your summer staycation with a trip to our friends at Woodhouse Spa.
Enjoy a Woodhouse signature Hydra facial to keep your skin glowing all summer long. You can visit their website. It's woodhousespas.com. They have locations in Maple Grove, Woodbury, and now their newest location is open at Rosedale Center.
It finally happened, you guys. Congratulations. Please head over to Rosedale and book your next appointment.